I don't consider myself a particularly ethical person, but I am fair.
Welcome to WatchMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 acting performances of 2021.
My sole purpose on this earth is to love Roxanne.
Does she know?
The world will never accept someone like me and a tall, beautiful woman.
For this list, we're looking at film and television performances that lit up the screen this year. Keep in mind that a few mild spoilers lie ahead. Who do you think gave the best performance of 2021? Let us know in the comments. Number 10, Daniel Kaluuya, Judas and the Black Messiah.
We in the Black Panther Party don't believe in no culture except revolutionary culture. What we mean by that is a culture that will free you.
In this tragic biographical drama, we see how the FBI wrongfully painted Black Panther Fred Hampton as a threat to America. Daniel Kaluuya's performance gets to the root of who Hampton truly was, a gentle soul with a commanding presence.
You can murder a revolutionary, but you can't murder revolution. And you can murder a freedom fighter, but you can't murder freedom.
Anyone who followed Hampton's activism knew he was a charismatic leader who had something important to say. Behind closed doors, though, Hampton could also be sensitive and shy.
I did not expect you to be shy.
I'm not shy.
Okay.
Kaluuya captures both sides of Hampton, effortlessly transitioning from his rousing rallies to quiet romantic moments with the women he loves. Kaluuya's genuine portrayal makes the film's final destination all the more heartbreaking.
When I get out. Me and Deb can have a second.
While it's debatable if Kaluuya was truly a supporting actor, nobody can deny that his performance deserved every accolade, including an Academy Award. Number 9, Bradley Cooper, Nightmare Alley.
I will ask you simple questions. You will answer in short sentences only what you believe to be absolute truth.
Absolute truth.
I can do that.
Bradley Cooper delivered 2 stellar performances in 2021. Our only complaint about his outrageous scene-stealing work in Licorice Pizza is that we wanted more of him.
Do you know who I am?
Yeah.
Do you know who my girlfriend is?
Barbra Streisand?
Barbra Streisand.
Sand.
Sand, yeah, like sands. Like the ocean, like
Barbra
beaches.
Streisand?
No, like Streisand.
Sand.
Thankfully, Cooper took center stage in Nightmare Alley as a man running from a mysterious past and moving towards an uncertain future. Cooper can be a charmer in real life and on film, but he's also played his fair share of scoundrels. As Stan Carlisle, Cooper brilliantly plays both sides of the coin.
What is the object being held?
A pocket watch. Not correct.
Master Stanton, can you kindly name them?
What's inside the bag?
A small pistol.
A natural showman, Carlisle gradually becomes greedier as his aspirations grow greater. Being such a two-faced character, we get to see Carlisle on top of the world and at rock bottom. It amounts to some of Cooper's finest acting ever in the chilling final moments.
You got a smoother line, but you run a racket. Same as me.
Is that what this is?
Number 8, Gene Smart, Hacks, Season 1.
Oh, yes, that's what I like to hear.
Great show, Dad.
Thanks, baby.
Cars up front.
Okay. Let's party.
Some roles are so perfectly cast that you would swear the character was written with a certain performer in mind. According to the producers of Hacks, Deborah Vance was not specifically written for Gene Smart. The second that Smart opens her mouth as Deborah, though, it is impossible to imagine anyone else in the role.
Did I do something to offend you?
Other than walk those chimney sweep boots on my silk rug? No?
Sorry, I didn't realize it was a shoes-off situation.
Well, it's shoe dependent.
Smart is the only actress who could bring just the right level of sass, wit, and empathy to Deborah. Although it never feels like Smart is playing herself, you can see numerous parallels between the actress and character. Like Deborah, Smart has always possessed talent, but she hasn't always been celebrated as one of the all-time greats. With her Emmy-winning performance here, we think we can safely call Smart a certified legend.
So I usually do my full set at the end, but can't tonight because you're here. Real legend, which is very cool.
Maybe I'll croak halfway through and you can have the last half hour. How's that?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Number 7. Katherine Hahn, WandaVision.
Oh, hello, dear. I'm Agnes, your neighbor to the right. My right, not yours. Forgive me for not stopping by sooner to welcome you to the block. My mother-in-law was in town, so I wasn't.
In WandaVision, Elizabeth Olsen showcased her versatility as an actress, channeling everyone from Mary Tyler Moore to Julie Bowen.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that's about. It's probably just a case of the Mondays. Am I right?
However, Katherine Hahn stole the show in more ways than one as nosy neighbor Agnes. Unless you somehow stayed off social media and Disney Plus for the past year, you probably already know Agnes's true nature.
Thanks to Agatha, Ronnie Agatha. It's been Agatha all along.
And I killed Sparky, too.
Even if you predicted the Agatha all along twist, Hahn still kept us guessing throughout. Seamlessly evolving from the witty comedic relief to the menacing big bad, Hahn never misses a beat. As deceitful as Agatha is, Hahn is so much fun in her Emmy-nominated role that we cannot help but cackle along. Between Hahn and Tom Hiddleston's work in Loki, the MCU belonged to the tricksters in 2021.
Why the hell is there an alligator in here?
He's a Loki!
Number 6. Denzel Washington, The Tragedy of Macbeth. Denzel Washington is no stranger to William Shakespeare, having previously appeared in Kenneth Branagh's Much Ado About Nothing.
By my troth, the pleasant-spirited lady.
Almost 30 years later, Washington shifts gears from Shakespearean comedy to one of the writer's most essential tragedies. Washington might not be Scottish, but from the moment he storms onto the screen, you never doubt him as Lord Macbeth.
Whence is that knocking?
Bringing his signature commanding presence to every scene he's in, Washington convincingly portrays Macbeth's downfall from revered hero to corrupted king to raving madman who would much sooner give up his head than lose the crown. Of course, what good is a crown without a head to rest it on? Unsurprisingly, this is also quite possibly the most badass portrayal of Macbeth ever committed to film.
Hear it not, Duncan, for it is a knell that summons thee to heaven or to hell.
Number 5. Benedict Cumberbatch, The Power of the Dog. As rugged rancher Phil Burbank, Benedict Cumberbatch is tough as nails and as solitary as an oyster.
Have you figured it out yet, Fatso?
What?
How many years since we took over the ranch from the old gent and old lady?
While Cumberbatch is captivating from his first scene, Phil at first seems like a one-dimensionally cruel character. As subtle shades are gradually revealed, though, he emerges as one of the most complicated characters that Cumberbatch has ever played. Cumberbatch's performance is one of many reasons you'll want to rewatch the film to catch little nuances you might have missed before.
Oh, yeah. Well, I wonder what little lady made these.
Actually, I did, sir.
Even as we grow to sympathize with Phil, there's an unyielding, uneasy tension that prevents us from fully embracing him. By the film's conclusion, we're not sure if Phil is an antagonist or a tragic figure who needs somebody to confide in. Cumberbatch is unquestionably remarkable, however.
Because she was drunk! Pie-eyed! She was smashed!
They can know from the books you pa left you that your ma's got a, whatchamacallit, alcoholic personality. Comes under the letter A!
Number 4. Kate Winslet, Mayor of Easttown. Mayor of Easttown won a trio of acting Emmys for Julianne Nicholson, Evan Peters, and Winslet.
Doing something great is overrated. Because then people expect that from you. All the time. What they don't realize is you're just as screwed up as they are.
Playing the titular character, Winslet is naturally given the most material. Winslet went beyond the Call of Duty, though, mastering the Delco accent to authentically portray a Delaware County detective.
How long have you known about it?
3 weeks.
3 weeks?
I'm innocent. I found out this morning.
And you didn't say anything?
Wasn't my secret to share.
Yes, it was, Mom. I'm your daughter.
Winslet described it as one of the 3 hardest accents she's ever done, even driving her to, quote, throw things. Beyond getting the dialect down, Winslet delivers a layered performance as a woman struggling to maintain order at home, work, and on the streets.
Well, I don't want to give him up. So if we go to court, I'm going to tell the judge that you're an unfit mother and that you have psychotic breaks.
Mayor Sheehan receives few rewards for her back-breaking, soul-crushing efforts, but Winslet's portrayal has attracted nothing but praise. It ranks among her best performances to date, which speaks volumes given Winslet's rich body of work.
I don't know that either of us were right. Dogs chasing our tails for a long time, you know?
Number 3, the whole cast, Mass. When you have an ensemble this extraordinary, you can't single out an MVP. Mass reunites 2 sets of parents with a horrible tragedy in common. While all 4 principal players are experiencing grief, each expresses their feelings differently.
We're not interrogating. Then what are you doing? I say that as compassionately as I can. What are we doing? You say you want to heal. We all do. Is this how?
Anne Dowd brings beautiful nuances to Linda, a loving mother forced to live with the knowledge that she raised a monster. Reed Birney's Richard has the unfazed demeanor of an attorney, but that doesn't mean he isn't hurting on the inside.
I didn't mean to offend. I just think that we find through blame our means to change, and I want to question that. I want to look at everything because I blame myself.
Martha Plimpton's emotionally guarded Gail perhaps evolves the most throughout the film.
Tell me about your son. What would you like to know? Everything. I want to know everything.
Why?
Why do I want to know about your son? Because he killed mine.
As Jay, Jason Isaacs demonstrates how quickly someone can go from being steady as a rock to the most emotional person in the room. This cast balances one another flawlessly, breathing humanity into Fran Kranz's honest dialogue.
It's not our fault, Richard.
Number 2, Will Smith, King Richard. Will Smith is one of the most recognizable actors in the world, but he completely transforms into Richard Williams, the father of tennis superstars Venus and Serena.
Venus Williams, who is your best friend?
You, Daddy.
Serena Williams, who is your best friend?
Venus. Then you.
That's
then you,
unbelievable.
after Venus.
That is unbelievable.
Okay.
Give your daddy a kiss. Thank you.
When we describe Smith's portrayal as transformative, we aren't just talking about the 3 hours he spent in the makeup chair every day. In addition to mastering his speech patterns and mannerisms, Smith embodies Williams' complex nature.
And I don't even mind you saying we hard on these kids. You know why? Because we are. That's our job, to keep them off these streets. You want to arrest us for that?
One minute you might scorn Williams for his controlling coaching methods and, at times, questionable parenting skills. The next, you'll be rooting for Williams to prove his doubters wrong. In that sense, Smith's performance is like a heated tennis match, making the audience go back and forth. In the end, Smith wins everybody over with his signature charm.
You're not going to just be representing you. You're going to be representing every little black girl on earth. And you're going to be the one got to go through that gate.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are some honorable mentions. Rachel Zegler, West Side Story, a star-making feature debut.
Tonight, the world is full of light.
Marlee Matlin, Coda. We can't sing this performance higher praises. Ho-Yeon Jung, Squid Game, the breakout performance in a show full of breakout work.
아프면 아저씨가 고쳐주게? 내 걱정하지 말고 아저씨 앞가림이나 해.
Leonardo DiCaprio, Don't Look Up, for nailing one of the most riveting movie monologues since Network.
A comet between 5 to 10 kilometers across that we estimate came from the Oort cloud. And using Gauss's method of orbital determination and the average astrometric uncertainty of 0.04.
Andrew Garfield, Tick, Tick, Boom. The late Jonathan Larson would be proud.
Stop the clock. Take time out.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Kristen Stewart, Spencer.
Excuse me. I'm looking for somewhere. I've absolutely no idea where I am. There are no signs anywhere.
For anyone who just thinks of Kristen Stewart as Bella Swan, Spencer is a testament to her potential as a performer. Full of subtle nuances, the titular role plays to Stewart's acting strengths. At the same time, we've never seen Stewart like this before. She becomes the Princess of Wales, exploring a side of Diana that she tried to shield from the cameras.
They're circling. It seems they're circling just me. Not you. Just me.
Perhaps it's because I always take care to close my curtains.
The film is practically a psychological thriller, and Stewart makes the audience feel Diana's claustrophobia as the walls of her fancy prison close in. In addition to Diana's vulnerability, Stewart captures her maternal nature, her resilience against the royal family, and her ability to connect with commoners.
I feel royal. The more time that passes, the fewer words they use to describe you. William the Conqueror. Elizabeth the Virgin. Diana.
While the film itself is described as a, quote, fable, Stewart's portrayal is hauntingly accurate. Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.